going on. Video is gonna be about George Floyd killed by them racist trash Minneapolis cops that put the knees on his neck, and he said, "I can't breathe." 6 years ago, I remember Eric Gardner saying the same exact things. "I can't breathe." His racist cops was killing him. So now you fast forward to now in Minneapolis yesterday, the other day with George Floyd, sidewalk with no weapons, nothing. And these racist four cops, trash cops, stood there, put a knee to his neck, and he ended up going to the hospital and he died. All four of the cops got fired. Is that all Minneapolis can do? How about fire all four of them? They all should be put to death row. I ain't got no love for this mess. There's too many racist cops out here as it is, and most of them suck, okay? As a matter of fact, most of them came from a plantation mindset to do black people in. Really. I believe that. I say this because who trains these white cops exactly? They forget that not only do they work for the people, but that African Americans are American born citizens with rights. They forget that, or they not taught that. They treat black people like they're going out shooting deer or hunting or something. And this is the kind of garbage that you see. George Floyd didn't do nothing to lose his life like that in the cold streets of Minneapolis like that. So when people protest and they smash up the police department, good. Because they, as far as I'm concerned, these cops is whack and racist. And they are still allowing an agenda against black people, which is being legalized and legislated. This government is corrupt, has always been against black folks, has stayed against black folks. Ain't nothing new. You go back hundreds of years, all the way to Black Panthers, etc. They've always had a be against black folks. Profit off of us, enslaved us, etc. And still want to get all the blood out. And this is racism at its highest level. We're in the middle of a pandemic. We're going through something serious, and it's still going on, which goes to show you that black lives are not respected in this racist country. And these cops who aren't even wearing masks and not enforcing will take the time off to kill a black man. This is what goes on. If I have viewers overseas or back to Africa, we're not free over here. We're not free over here. We're still dealing with the same BS we done dealt with for over 500 years. And George Floyd represents all of us. Because it doesn't matter what our profession, our past, or what our present is. We're always a knee to the neck away. And that's how they see us. That's how the real is. This is the cold-blooded truth like that. If four hating, racist, trash white cops can sit there and partake and watch that go down in the middle of a pandemic when 100,000 people have died practically with all that's going on, that tells you how this country, what they really think about us. And it ain't much. And it ain't never been much. We're here. And the fight, you can't get comfortable because they still have never had any love for us. That's the truth. And George Floyd, man, that's emotional, and it's another situation. After a while, you become numb to it, but you don't become dumb to it. You become numb, but you don't become dumb. You stay on their behind and let them know that you're black and ready, and you're from the United States, and you're a citizen. And they can't do their job. Maybe they need to go do something else. But there's no backing down from no racist trash like that. And those guys are trash. And a lot of these cops is racist trash as far as I'm concerned. Because if they don't respect black people, and they're allowing this to go on throughout the country, they letting you know what they think about you. And whoever's in charge of them is running a plantation that hasn't changed, and they're allowing this to go on. Rest in peace and thoughts with brother George Floyd. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, and the bell rings a new video. Let's discuss this. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. And when you see racism going on, you better get your voice up, get your butt up and speak out on it, because enough is enough of this, and especially what we're dealing with now. I'm out.